Hi Scrubs, hope you're well. So we're back in Horse Riding Tales, and there's another fantasy horse here that we're going to go ahead and capture. So this is the fantasy horse that we originally tried to capture. It only needs one orb, so that's great, because normally it needs 3 for any of these fantasy horses. This was the one that we originally tried to capture, but we didn't have enough orbs at the time, so it ran away from us. Now let's have a look at the traits. It's got jolly, quirky, and aloof. Okay. We're going to go ahead and send this horse to the paddock right now so that we have time to make a stable. We also need to do some more mining, so we'll get to that. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get some more amber here. There's a couple of things I need to mine for at the minute. I need to mine enough to get enough resources to make some more fantasy orbs now. I'm not too far off that, but obviously I do also need to finish making some more green fantasy tack. So I need to make the mask, and I also need to make the leg wraps. So I have enough to do that now, so we're going to go ahead and grab these. And I'm going to put these on lavender. Now, a couple of you guys have been asking me why am I still using lavender for a lot of my competitions rather than one of the fantasy horses, and the reason is lavender has got 739 stamina right now because she's a very high level. None of my fantasy horses yet are high enough level to have that stamina, so if I was to take them into competitions, they would fail the competitions and it would be a waste of gold. So I am going to start using my apples on my fantasy horses, which is exactly what I've been doing. I've actually started doing that with Clematis, for example, but as you can see, lavender still has superior stamina to Clematis right now, so that's why. But I am sort of working along with that. Now Hellebore, I haven't done anything with Hellebore yet in terms of giving Hellebore any apples yet, so I'll have to do a little bit of that. Now we're going to go ahead and go and get this stable made. So I'm going to put the stable over here beside Clematis's stable. Or sorry, Hellebore's stable's over here, not Clematis, right. I'm going to sell that stable because we don't need it. And we're going to craft a fantasy stable, which is going to take a few hours. We'll have to come back when that's ready and put her in there. Okay, so we've put her into her stable. We're going to go ahead and name her. So, as usual, I'm going with flower names. That's what all of my horses' names have been inspired with so far. So I've decided to call this new fantasy horse Bluebell. This is Bluebell. So, Bluebell has 10 jump race, 16 control, and 11 speed at the moment. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put some tack on her. I'm just going to put the blue fantasy stuff on Bluebell for now. And then once we've done that, we can take her out for a little bit. Because I'd like to take her, I think, into one of the cross-country competitions, because I've been really trying to chase those black pearls right now. I've been entering the races daily, those daily cross-country to do social quests, and I actually have started to get some black pearls from those, so I'm quite pleased with that. So we're going to go ahead and take her over to the cross-country competitions here, and we'll see if we can try and get a first place, because that's what we want to aim for. So we're going to go ahead into the multiplayer races for this. Okay, so we actually managed to get second, which gives us 3 black pearls, so I'm super happy about that. Now the other thing I want to mention is the traits. So I was wondering what the traits were about. I've now figured this out. So horse traits give your horse special abilities when racing. So 1 match gives you a head start. If you get 2 matches, you get a shield, and if you get 3 matches, you get a boost button. Now I haven't had any horses yet that have given me a 3 match. I've had some 1s and 2s, but nothing that's given me the match of 3 just yet. So obviously when you go to do races, do check to see what matches you get, because it might help you in races to choose a horse that matches better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead here and take Clematis up a few levels, hopefully, with these apples that I've got. So at the minute, I'm not putting any more apples into lavender. We're full focus with apples right now is in Clematis. Okay, we can't level her up anymore just for now. We're going to have to work on getting some more apples in the meantime. Right, I'm just having a look here to see what other horses are about. There's a Friesian! Oh my gosh, right, okay. This is the first Friesian I've actually seen, and I think we have enough orbs. We do! Okay, brilliant, right. This is our first Friesian. Okay. We can do this. There's no reason that we can't. So, she just don't spook on us, okay? There we go, we've caught our very first Friesian. So this is the wavy Friesian. It's aloof, spirited, and sassy by the looks of it. Yes, sassy. Okay, so this is our first epic wavy Friesian. Oh, it's really cute. So we'll put that in the paddock for now, so we'll go and see if we have a stable for this one. Okay, I think I have a stable for this Friesian, so I'm going to go ahead and move it into a stable. Right, there we go. So we've moved that in now. So now we need to give our new Friesian a name. So I'm thinking something, a dark kind of coloured flower, possibly. I think I have an idea. Okay, so I've decided to name this Friesian Iris. So this is Iris. And I'm going to put some tack on Iris so we can actually take this Friesian out and see it a little bit. So, Friesians are really, really cute. I still love that, I think it's the Onyx Friesian, it's one of the fantasy ones, which I don't believe you can capture at the current time. I don't know if we ever will be able to capture them or not, but I don't know. The leg wraps look really weird on the Friesian. I don't think I like the leg wraps on the Friesian. I think we'll leave them off. I think with their feathering and that, it just looks a little bit odd. I'm not sure what bridle to put on this one. I don't really have any sort of bridles that really suit this horse. See, a lot of the things is, I don't know why a lot of the saddles don't match a lot of the tack, like the bridle and the face masks and the leg wraps often match, but then the saddles don't, which I find kind of odd. So we'll bring this one out with a blue bridle for the time being. I think it's really cute. I like this. This is our first Friesian, because this is technically the first model that we've had that isn't one of the standard models, so yeah, I really like this horse. It's really, really cute. Definitely. It's actually quite shiny looking too, you know? I like it. So I do. I think it is very cute. Let's have a look at some of the animations on the Friesian. Let's have a look at the rear. Quite like the rear on this. I don't know why, it's just fun. Make your rear again, go on. There we go. Okay, so this is Iris. Okay, so Lavender here is the only horse, as I said, that we can really take into competitions at the moment. And I do have one more competition to finish soon, but we'll be putting all the apples into Clematis once we get that competition done. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last of one of the Regal competitions with Lavender. So we just need to do this one, and then once we get some apples as a reward from this, they can go on Clematis to level her up somewhat. Okay. I'm hoping I just have enough. At the minute, I've been struggling with these dressage competitions because I kind of need more stamina than I currently have to do these competitions. You know, because I'm using an epic horse to do quite difficult dressage competitions at the minute. So I think what I'll maybe do is with this competition right now is I'll do some of the movements and then just stop, I think, to sort of save stamina, because right now you can see we have a lot of movements to do. We've still got the passage, the canter, another passage, walk, then trot, and then walk again. So I'm going to try and do most of these movements, but if I start to find I'm getting a little low, I'll do a little bit of them and then not all of them, because we just need enough to get a star to progress with this. Okay, we've got the canter next, because the passage and the piaffe tend to be those movements that really sap energy out of your horse very quickly. So that's the idea anyway. Okay, we're just gonna not do any more of this movement. Alright, we'll do a little bit of the passage, and then I'll stop doing that, because I want to leave myself with enough energy to do the 3 movements. Alright, we'll stop doing that now, because this is the only way, this is kind of the best way to get through this without completely, like, not getting any stars, because we don't want to do that. So walk's probably the nicest one for energy consumption. It doesn't use a huge amount. Right, now we have trot. Trot will be a little bit more, yeah, trot uses that energy up a little bit more than that. I think we'll be just okay. I think we might just get a star, and really all we need is just that 1 star with this. Right, we'll not do any more of the trot. Right, now, we should have enough energy to finish this walk, and I think we've got enough of our score's high enough to give us at least a star. Plus we've got the best tack on right now for our level, so that's got to help us, and I made sure to care for Lavender as well. Okay, so we actually were left with a little bit of energy, but I'd rather that than not. Okay, so we got the star we need, that's all we needed. Anything after that's a bonus. Okay, we've got some apples that we can give to Clematis as well. Okay, so we finished that quest. Okay, so the next thing is we've got to do another set of competitions. So that's round 3 and get at least 1 star in those. See, yeah, that's show jumping. Okay, so no more dressage right now, we're going to have to go ahead and do show jumping. This is currently on the wrong one though. It's currently on one of the older ones. Yeah, there it is. So we got 5 competitions of show jumping to work through. After that then. Right, okay, so I've done another social quest here, and I think we reached the objective. It seems to have been easier recently. Yes, okay, we got 4 black pearls from that social quest. That is perfect. We're slowly getting those black pearls. I'm quite pleased about this at the minute. It's definitely going to make a difference, make it easier for us anyway. Let's see what horses are about. Oh, okay. Well, there was a horse that just ran off. Would have been a good capture. There's another Friesian. Okay. We don't have any epic taming orbs right now. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and capture this Friesian as well, because I'm kind of curious to see how different the stats might be, or the traits. So I think we'll go ahead and do some mining and try and get enough resources to make some epic orbs, and maybe capture another Friesian. So I think we need some cotton to start with. Kind of low on cotton at the minute. So we get to mining, and then we can get some more for those orbs. Right, okay, I think I have got enough now to make another orb. Yes, we do, okay. Right, so now we should be able to go capture that other Friesian. Where have I left my horse? Oh, there you are. Right, come on, Clematis. We're gonna go over here and capture this other Friesian. Because I want to see what it's like. Right, okay. I'll just dismount here. And we'll go ahead and try and capture this. Right. Okay, we only needed 1 orb. That was lucky. I'd rather have 3, because it's a pain whenever you only walk up with 1 and then it needs 3 and you're like, ugh. So, that's good. Right, we'll go ahead and send you to the paddock once we capture you. Okay, so this one's got slightly different cross-country stats, and the traits are different as well. We'll just send that to the paddock for now. Okay, I've been working through those jumping competitions. We've 51 fences we had to jump, so there's the last one. And I think that should complete that part of that quest. Oh, we only had a 1.2 on the mood bonus, okay. Oh, we got the star, okay, that's fine. Not as many apples as I would have hoped for. That horrible girl Deringer was in the arena again. This time she had another epic horse. How did she get it? Well, I have a theory. Shoot, and this time makes sense. I think it's because of you. There you go again, not making any sense. I'm sorry, but you see, since you first rode out, more horses have appeared in the area that have never been seen here before. The one day you come back with a mythical horse, and now there are more fantastic horses all over the place. There's only one way to prove it. I'm going to go out and see for myself if what you say is true. Okay. And we've leveled up to level 27, awesome. It doesn't look like we have much to go for the next level though in that. Okay, so we've got to capture an epic, a rare, and an uncommon. So we have to prove Nathan's theory and see if he's correct. Okay, we'll better get started with that. Right, so I've captured a rare horse, and I've captured an uncommon. Now we just have to capture an epic. And I believe there is an epic around here. We've got a fire epic horse here, so we'll go ahead and capture this. You need 3 orbs. Okay. I always love when it's just 1 orb. I think we all do when it's just 1 orb that you need, rather than 3. Right. So once we get you captured, we don't need to keep this one, so we'll just go ahead and sell, because it will still count towards that. Nathan, quick, come here. I think you're right. Yeah, it seems so. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Come on, Nathan, you're terrible at hiding things from me. It's about you asking the wrong questions. You know how you asked me and Mrs. Foxhall about all kinds of things? About whether things were real or not. Everything you've asked has turned out to be real. Almost. Almost. The Skyriders, where are they? If everything you've asked about it so far has turned out to be real, then the Skyriders must be real. But they don't come to you first, Valerian. You have to go to them. You're saying I have to find a flying horse? Yes. Sorry to interrupt, but you have a competition to ride in Valerian. Every event counts, and you can't afford to miss one. Okay, so we've leveled up to level 28, and it looks like we're probably going to have to do some more competitions by the sounds of it. Let's have a look. Yes, we do. Anyway, scrubs, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye-bye!